Welcome to another process video from Freddie and myself. Today I'm going to be slow stitching bunting, little party flag bunting. So let me pull you closer so I can show you the journey I've been on. I think I've been doing this for about 2 weeks now. Sherry said to me during the stream, have you ever made bunting for your craft room? And I said, oh, as coincidence would have it, I was sorting out my yarns and my yarn projects. Oh, that's it. Here it is. And I found a bunting project I started and hadn't finished. I like to put them in these bags so you can see through. Here's my various crochet projects. Let's take this downstairs and have a look. Thanks, Sherry, for the idea. Those days when you want to collage on the furniture. In the bag, I found some V's that I'd already cut up. Now, I must have made myself a little template, but me being me, they're all different sizes, but that's fine. I don't mind wonky bunting. Some are bigger than others. And I had already sewn some of these together. That would have been on a sewing machine long before beautiful Serafina. Anyway, so what you would do if you wanted to do it on the machine is put the right sides together and sew round there and then turn it inside out. Now, if I was to do this again, so I've been using these, but if I was to do it again, I think what I would do is I'm into raw edges now. I would sew them, slow stitch them down the edges and leave the edges raw. If I was to do it again, got plenty scope for doing it again, haven't I? This little soapbox smells so cute, so lovely, and I've just put in lots of little bits and pieces that can go on there. I've got my little sewing needles with me, a cup of tea, and Freddie is lying down and healing. This is a nice, we'll be like this for a few days. We can gently sew together. To save folding the edges in at the top, I've used beautiful vintage lace, Pamela and Coco, and Coco's Pamela's little dog. There's some other lace there from Julia. Isn't it gorgeous? Then when I ran out of that, I had some ribbon. So I folded that over. You can use bias binding. But because I've slow stitched on here and I've got the antique lace, this will be hand washed. So it depends whether you want to make bunting that can go outside or go in the wash. This will just have to have a little hand wash, won't it? So, oh, look at this one with the little parrot sat on the llama. Oh, I've been keeping these little bits of precious things for a while, so it's nice to have a little project to sew them onto. And then I ran out of that ribbon, or you could make your own bias binding, couldn't you? And then this is a linen shopping bag handle. I've used the inner of the linen shopping bag as a lining. I think that might have been in my crochet bag. I'll have a look. Oh, the crochet bags are different. Oh, tie-dyed old linen shopping bag. I'm not quite sure where that, what I use the other one for, but they do come in handy. Not just for shopping. That's my crochet bag. I think you've seen this one before. I love it. Oh, thanks, Colin. So, yes, you just fold it over like that, and I'm calling this slow stitch because they're all different and wonky and different sizes. I've done a button at the end and done a little hook. I'm wondering where I'm going to hang these actually. I'm using a chenille needle because it's a nice pointy edge and it's going through all these layers. Oh, just take a breath, and as I'm sewing, and have a sip of my tea. I've sewn along there. When it gets to this bit, pop that in there. Like that. Fold it over, and then sew it together. I put a couple of stitches here when it first goes in. Just pop a couple in there. Be nice and strong then. Make sure it's tucked in there. Let's get a pin. And then sew it in. Flo, you're looking gorgeous today. I like your new headscarf. Absolutely beautiful. That was fabric from Julia, I think, wasn't it? Yes. How long is it? Let's measure it, shall we? Should I do it in inches or metres? I do it in inches. So right from the end, let's have a look. This is must be, no, actually I will do it in metres. I think it'll be easier for me. Right. There we are. Nearly 5 metres. That's amazing. Oh, lovely. Might get the boys to help me hang it later. I've been joining in Christina's fabric, what's it called? Hashtag fabric collage prompts. And I've been using these when I've been doing the slow stitch embellishments. I'm going to leave a link to Christina's channel. Yeah, I can't think what they were for when I was doing these, but yeah, head on over. The link will be down below, and you'll be able to follow the prompts if you want to. Oh, it's lovely. Then you can start to add little pins and bling and charms. Oh, where's the bumblebee one? Oh yes, look. I had a little spare vintage hexagon left over from another project, and I thought I had a little bumblebee theme going on here. Look at the gnome ribbon. It was from Angela. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, lovely. Oh, I think rainbow was one of the prompts, so I found rainbow ribbon. Oh, and I think it was teapot and button. It's all coming back to me now. Anyway, that made it fun. I've got some other bits and pieces to sew on, some more lace. And of course, with all the little squips and scraps, I made myself a little brooch. I'll sew on a pin later. You might be wondering how Freddie is. He's doing well. He had a small operation on his leg. I mean, to us it feels big, but he's healing well. The wound's healing well, and it's just a case of keeping him quiet and clean, and bless him. He's been really good. Because Ben lives so close, we were able to pop over to Ben's yesterday. I've so enjoyed relaxing, slow stitching this bunting. It's been, yeah, I love it. And I'm going to enjoy looking at it as well. I had a postcard from Becky. Oh, it's gorgeous. Beautiful shiny gold and texture and autumn leaves. Wild is the music of autumnal winds amongst the faded woods. William Wordsworth. Oh, that's gorgeous, Becky. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, popping it there. For inspiration. Oh, lovely. And look who else flew into town. A little toucan. Isn't it amazing? Karen sewed a little toucan. Oh, Primrose hibiscus, have you got any little words to tell us? You carry these little flags, don't you? What have you got for us today? Be kind. Oh, be kind. It usually says to yourself on the back. Be kind to yourself as well. Don't forget that, will you? Shall we go and hang this little fella? Isn't he gorgeous? And it says on the back, believe, in beautiful rainbow thread. Oh, thank you, Karen. He's going to be great, perched on my bird bunting. Let's hang him up here. Where's the rest of it? Oh, look. They're all perched there. Some of these I've made. Some other people have sent me. Oh, yes, still room for little toucan. There he is, up there. Oh, absolutely wonderful. Now you can make, you don't have to stitch. You can just put some string up and some art and make some bunting. I've never shown you my notice board before, have I? I made the notice board for Ben ages ago. It's got cameras on it, but it just got left here. It's where I put ideas. Look at this. Got my templates there. Oh, look, here's some ideas. Videos for Friday. Slow stitch, draw and makeup collage packs. I don't know what that means. Slow. I don't know. Oh, it does help if you know what it means. This is how I store my ideas. Make ATCs. Slow show kit. Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, I do actually. That's in the desk. Ah, my little ATC box. Wonderful. I think toucan will be so at home there. Cup of tea, anyone? An elephant's come to the tea party. Should we light a candle just to have that little bit of quiet time? A little bit of peaceful reflection. Oh. Take care, everyone. This time, Freddie can have treats. He's been having lots of treats, actually. Yeah. That's... Bye, everyone. Take care. Nice. Nice. There you go.
He does.
So he never sleeps when he sees you.
No, he doesn't.
Do you know when Ben comes in the door, Ben doesn't get as good a welcome as you, Margaret.
And then he walks off.
Yeah.
I don't get any recognition, no.
I get recognition, but bad recognition, which is almost like